Alright, so you wake up so excited because you know that today is the big day. It's Black Friday, and you know that your mom is gonna go into that war zone that we call Walmart for you to get you that new PS5 that's bundled with Spider-Man.
Let go! Let go! Stop it! Stop! No, brother, give that to me!
It's gonna be great, isn't it? But you're gonna have to wait till Christmas. Whatever are you gonna do? Okay, I know. How about you beg her not to get you one at all? This is IC Originals, and in this video, I'm gonna be explaining why the PlayStation 5 sucks. A quick disclaimer though, I have never owned a PlayStation 5 before in my life, so take my opinion lightly and just stick around to have fun and hear me out. Make sure to hit that like and subscribe for more funny content just like this. I hope I make you smile, maybe you learn something, and let's get into it. The PlayStation 5 sucks ass, and if you own one, that's super cool because I want one really bad, but I don't have enough money to buy one. I was just trying to reach 1,000 subs on YouTube, so hopefully one day I can have a PS5 of my own. Wait, no, wait.
Hold up, wait a minute.
I'm supposed to be telling you why it sucks, right? But it looks so good. It's kind of like lusting for another girl when I'm in a clearly loyal relationship. But the girl I have right now does the same thing as the other girl, but everyone else has the other girl, and that makes me want her more. Okay, probably enough metaphors. Slutting out a hypothetical mistress might not be the best metaphor for the PlayStation 5 dilemma, but basically what I'm trying to say is I have a PlayStation 4, and it does the same things that a PS5 can do, except have slightly worse graphics, which in my opinion aren't that bad at all. Ever since the PlayStation 5 came out, I've been wanting one so bad.
You're gay! He's gay!
I'm not gay.
He's gay!
But I quickly realized when I played my brother's PS5 that the graphics are basically the same and they didn't have that much games, and the games they did have were trash, like this one. This game makes me want to barf and fart at the same time, it's so bad. And plus the internal storage on the PS5 is still kinda low, not gonna lie. Like when GTA 6 comes out, it's probably gonna take up the whole storage of the console. And hard drives are super expensive, like $100. Like bruh, it's just a memory card, why I gotta spend a whole car payment on it? And all the games are still on the PS4, like all the cool games, the best games like Call of Duty and God of War and Spider-Man. Even though I hate the new God of War games, I might even make a whole different video just on that topic alone. But anyway, for some reason, the PS5 price has gotten even more expensive. And I feel like it's gonna keep getting expensive and keep being expensive. And especially for a kid, just buy them a PS3. I feel like they would have the same amount of fun with one. Kids don't need to be online anyway, all they do is this.
These nuts, suck these nuts, bitch. My dick is 12 meters. Like, suck the dick. That's funny because it took my sister 24 hours to find your little small dick. You dicked me over. Fucking cunt.
Plus, if you want a better game selection, just get an Xbox, not gonna lie. The Game Pass on there is way cheaper than the PlayStation Plus, and they have way better and more games. At this point, buying a whole PC would be a better option, because you could probably find one cheaper than the $600 people want for a PS5. Like, I wouldn't mind a PS5, but for the price, it's really not that much value to me, especially when I'm always just making videos on YouTube. I wouldn't even have that much time to play it. Plus, they rot your brain, I've heard. Actually, let's just change the whole video to why video games suck. Just kidding, I love video games, but I bet you didn't know that studies have been studied that said video games are good for your head.
Gaming has proven health benefits. Playing shooters can improve a person's ability to think about objects in 3 dimensions, just as well as academic classes designed to improve the same skill. Gaming actually develops the physical brain.
Like hand-eye coordination and reaction time and stuff. So if your kid ever gets into a situation where someone's throwing a knife at them really fast, video games might save their life and allow your kids to matrix that shit. Like damn, imagine getting your kid a PS5 and they turn into Keanu Reeves. That would be badass. I think honestly the video game Fight Night Champions goes so hard. And and I'm so sad to see that they never put that game on the PS5, despite it being on the new Xbox. The story in that boxing game was immaculate, storytelling at its finest. Like, you go to jail and everything, it's straight fired dope, boy. And all these new PS5 games they keep putting out are just straight garbage for some reason. It's like Sony just wants money or something. Like this new Walking Dead game.
The game heavily advertised its story elements, however the game doesn't even have animated cutscenes. It's just still images and voiceovers, shallow imitations of the characters from the show. Gameplay is extremely repetitive and mostly revolves around rolling past enemies and running to your objective, and they turn the Rick and Shane showdown into a hilarious boss fight where Rick eats about 20 shotgun blasts to the face. There's even a bug where Herschel without a leg can be seen walking, and to top it all off, on PlayStation 5, you can't even beat the game because of a game-breaking bug.
Really? This is all you can do on supposedly the best game console ever? Y'all got me tripping balls. And if you do have a PS5, tell me what your favorite game on there is to play. I myself like storytelling games, such as the new Spider-Mans and Telltale games. Everyone is different though. The things I think is trash as is that the new sports games, which I love so much, they're so different on the PS5 than the PS4. Like, they add all these new features to Madden and then only put it in on the PS5 and not the PS4. So when I get Madden 24, to my surprise on the PS4, it was just the same as Madden 23, nothing different. This really makes me mad because I don't understand why you couldn't just put all the new features on the older consoles as well. They just want you to buy a PS5. And almost no one has enough money to get one. Especially with how the world is right now. All the bills and low-paying jobs, it's almost impossible to even eat dinner every night. That's why I'm hoping that this YouTube making will pan out for me so I can make videos I want and have fun and also get paid and take care of not only me, but my family as well. Then I'll buy everyone a PS5, but until then I'm just stuck talking trash about it. The only thing I can really see that's super innovative on the PS5 is the haptic feedback triggers. They basically put resistance on the triggers so it feels like you have to work harder on certain moments, like to pull the trigger on a gun or something, but most people I know just turn it off anyway, and they say it's annoying. I would enjoy a PlayStation VR 2 though, not gonna lie. It seems like it would be a cool system, but the thing I don't like is that you have to buy a PS5 to play it. Unlike the Oculus, where the headset is its own console, I feel like Sony would make more money, way more money, buttloads of money, truckloads of money, if they just made their headset the console itself. It's already like $400 to buy a PSVR. So they want you to spend $600 on a PS5, and then another $400 on the PSVR 2 headset. Who the hell is gonna spend a whole ass rack on a video game console? Definitely not me. If you worked a job like McDonald's, you were getting paid $12 an hour, you know how much you'd have to work? 83 hours straight to even buy a PS5 and a PSVR 2. Just seems like so much work when you know Sony could probably sell these for hundreds of dollars cheaper. Just like a PS5 remote costs $70? This is insane. At this point, just buy your kid the remote and call it happy. Let them wake up on Christmas and open a single package with a PS5 remote in it. Tell them they gotta work for the rest of the console. This is what parents used to do. They would tell their kids if you wanted a console, you'd have to work for it on your own. Take the 1980s for example. When the Nintendo Entertainment System came out, it costed $150. This was the best console on the market then. Kids could definitely mow yards and afford that over just one summer. Nowadays, it would be nearly impossible for a kid to raise $600 by themselves without being at least 15 years old and having a real job. And this is sad in my opinion. Things just aren't how they used to be. And people have changed for the worse, I think. Becoming more greedy and less caring about others. I promise you, Sony does not care if you don't have enough money for their console, because they know someone else will. They could price their console at $3,000 and people would still buy it, because people are such fans of the product. To that I say no. Quit buying overpriced things that are just mediocre. It just doesn't make sense. There's nothing super special about a PS5. Only buy one if you definitely have the money to, and if it would make you happy. But I'm gonna stick with the PS3 for now. I've been having a lot of fun on it, playing games such as Guitar Hero, which is amazing. Who else here loves Guitar Hero? Well, do you guys realize that kids today never even play Guitar Hero? It's a wild thought. Every kid should play Guitar Hero at least once. It's super fun. Okay, not a lot of people are into games that I'm into, and I'm totally fine with that. But that doesn't mean I'm not super passionate about video games. That's why I make so many YouTube videos about them. If you want to watch any more of my video game videos, I'll put a link in the description below. So this has been Icy Originals. I love you guys. Mwah, mwah. And until next time, peace.
Ay, baby so cute like a fairy, no wings. She's my baby girl, she my Naveen. Yeah, when I get lost in my head, she my queen. She my little cutie, ain't no in between. Legend of Zelda, you know I am link. Looking fresh in this fit, baby, I'm wearing green. Temple of time, I walked into the place with the sword of the stone, and now look, I'm 18. We smoked on the blunt and we using the paraglider just to fall to the ground. You was the seed that grew my deck of tree, and you know our love lasting forever right now.